Hey guys, it's Sydney here, and today we will be building the 5x5 piston door. Hooray! So here it is. This is 810 blocks that you might know already. And yeah, this is what we will be building. And yeah, let's go. Alright, so at this point I'm already expecting that you know where you want to build our 5x5. So this is your 5x5 frame here. This is your floor level, obviously, and then you have to dig 5 blocks down in order for this to work. And I just threw away a wall. So this is where your door is gonna go, and there's gonna be 2 blocks on either side. So let's place some pistons here. Start by this side. And this side, these are all gonna be sticky. Don't worry about making any normal pistons, because there are none in this door. Okay, so the top. And 4 down. And now we're going to put in the storage pistons to grab some blocks. So storage pistons right there, and blocks in front. And storage pistons like so. Crap. Like so. Alright, so to start off, you want to find this bottom right corner and place a red block right here. Here you want to place a torch and a redstone. This is going to be your input. Now in the back here, you want to place a 40 repeater and another one. This runs into this piston with a redstone block on its face into these 2 redstone. So what we have here is a dual H monostable, which is exactly what we want. And I guess I can just add this here. So to power the side pistons, we just bring this up like so. You move those blocks back. And now we're going to go into the green circuit, which is going to control the closing of the bottom. So here, place a redstone and slab with a redstone on top of it. Repeater in the back into this redstone here. This goes into this piston with a block on this face, going into this slab. And here I'm going to place something that's for later, but it needs to be here. So place a dropper facing upwards like so, and a torch like so. This will power it, and it will never depower. So in this, you're gonna place exactly 7 wooden shovels, or exactly 7 stacks of items. So you can put 7 stacks of cobblestone, 7 stacks of snowballs, or 7 stacks of shovels in this case. So yeah, here you want to run this around like so. Redstone on top of all of those, running over like so to this redstone, which runs into this slab with a 2-tick repeater into this. So right now we have a loop that goes around, and this is what we want, because we want to give this here 2 pulses and this here only 1. So what will happen now, it will push the block up, and then when it comes back around it will drag it back down and not send the power through. So down here you're gonna go around like so, redstone on all of those, to this repeater, into this redstone, down into this repeater, and into this redstone. This is also going to run down here into this block. Alright, so we're also going to place an input here, which goes up like so. Also make this a dropper. It's important as well. And a redstone. Crap. Let me just change something here. This is supposed to be orange. Running into that. Running into this. This goes over and up into this slab and into this torch. So now if you reset it, put it down here, it should do the entire closing right now. Alright, so that runs down, does that. And it should also do the first part of the closing. No, opening, I mean. Alright. So now that we got that, we're also quickly just gonna power these side pistons there. So take a signal from here, running up to this tower of slabs. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Power those side pistons. And now comes the complicated part, the triple extender. So, in order to power the triple extender, we take a signal from here. This runs up into this comparator. Also put an item in here. This runs over into this and into two droppers facing each other. Put an item in this dropper and a comparator in the back. Down into a tier-2 repeater. Up into this torch. Here you want to place a piston with a block on its face, running into a 4-tick repeater. Here you want to place 3 blocks right here into 3 repeaters and blocks like so, running over into this redstone and over into this repeater and this redstone and this repeater. We also want to place this here in order to power these again. Alright, so we have one more move to add in, and that's the last move to this here. This is the reason why we need this dropper here. So over here, make this redstone run into a monostable, over into a 2-tick repeater. This runs up here into this torch. So right now it's depowered, but you don't want it to be, so redirect this redstone, place a block on top of the torch so it updates, and a redstone torch right there. So now I want to place a comparator on subtract mode and a comparator in this direction. So what this here does, it makes so this signal will only travel 4 blocks. That means it won't go down into this and mess up the rest. Alright, so now we can test the bottom. So the closing works. Oh, I forgot something. You also want to place a 2-tick repeater there. And now we'll test the opening. Right, so that works. And we're done with the bottom. Alright, so let's move on to the top. So from this here, you want to place blue running over like so into this, into this, and this. You also want to take this to the side here so it doesn't actually power this piston. That's what this is going to do, but we're going to block it off with a piston here. So here you also want to run this up into a repeater, a slab, redstone. Here you want to place a piston facing down. this is going to power this 3-tick repeater running over into here. So place your ceiling. I would recommend doing that now, because it will be complicated to do that later. So place your ceiling and take it up like so into a 2-tick repeater, I believe. I gotta check that actually, I'm unsure. Just quickly. Yep. How could I forget that? Commentating. I blame that. Alright, so place blocks like so. And 3, 2, 2 into that. So what this is going to do, it's going to power the pistons at the very bottom. Also place blocks here, repeaters on top. And the same on the back. Okay, so in the back here, we're going to place a 2-tick repeater running up to each slab, like so. And here, you're also going to place a 3-tick repeater running into this block. Right here, you want to run it over. And over into 2 and 3. Now we're going to add a little bit more stuff. We're going to run this up to 2 slabs. And a redstone, block this off. Run this into a block with a piston, like so. And 3-tick repeater, 3-tick repeater, running into this redstone into this. Alright, so now here comes the extremely complicated and extremely funny part. And this is where you have to make a decision. If you want a more compact but more expensive way, then watch right now, and if you don't want it, I'll show it you afterwards how to do it. So I'm gonna go for the expensive one first here. So right here, now I'm gonna power the second quad, which we are going to do with this. So place a dropper there, put an item in this dropper, and place droppers like so. There's gonna be 5 of those. And now you want to whip out your hoppers and make them face into this here, and make them all face into each other. This is very important. Right, now place redstone all the way across here, and up here, and here, and here. Place a block there, and a 2-tick repeater, 3-tick repeater, redstone, and a 2-tick repeater. So this is a funny way of powering this. This should also be pink. So we take an output from this hopper here. Piston comparator. This runs into this block, running up to this 4-tick repeater. This is also going to run down into this with a piston and a block into a 3-tick repeater. And there. Now you power that. Now we're missing a little part here yet. You might see that this area here is extremely empty, and that's very good, because we also want to have space to power some extra moves, and there just happens to be enough space in here to do that. So cyan, redstone, and repeater on 4 ticks running into this. So here we are doing a toggle, so this will 1 tick pulse this, have a mini binary thingy, midwiki. Also here, it runs into a 3-tick repeater. 3-tick repeater. Running up like so. And over into this. 3 tick. Shit. Place a redstone there. And make this here a slab. And I want to repeater. So there it's done. At least it should be. So we can test it now. It closes. And it should open as well. Oh. No, I forgot something. I forgot something extremely important actually. My bad. Now you at least see what happens if you miss something. It messes completely up. Alright, so we need to fix everything now. As well as the side. As well as putting this down here. Alright, that should be it. Now what I actually forgot, I forgot to put a 1-tick repeater here. That's to update these pistons at this level at the right time. Alright, so we can test it again now. And this time it should work. Alright, so here we go. Yeah, it extends down, drags the blocks up, and re-drags the second pair of blocks. Alright, so if this didn't work, what happened is that this dropper thing failed. So, the item is right here now. There's a little bug in the game where it actually sends it through multiple hoppers at the same, droppers at the same time. That's why this works. But in some locations it doesn't do that. So in order to fix this, we can make this dropper a hopper. And now you can just make this a block. Now it should work just fine. And if it still doesn't work, make it 3. 3 droppers like that. And then it should work everywhere. And this goes down like so. And it will be slower now. But it should still work. As you can see right there. Okay, so we're done. But there is one more thing I want to go through. Which I mentioned a little bit earlier in this video actually. Right now, this door is pretty expensive. Considering all of these things here. So, what we want to do, if we want to make this less expensive, that is, remove all of these hoppers. This will make it bigger though, so it's a decision, either compact or cheap. So, right here, make this a slab, and this a slab. I just place it like it normally is, and red fingered doohickey. Also, we can now remove this and that. 2 tick, 2 tick, 3 tick, redstone, redstone, all the way around like so. Block this off. Now it should fire only one of the quads. Now, in order to make it work now, you want to take a signal from this, running up, and across. Block this off. Make this go up like so, with a little bit of delay. And this you can do in many different ways. You can either take it above or around. But I'm gonna take it around for now. Make this run into this 4-tick repeater. Also going over here, down here, into this. Oh, actually, you didn't have to remove all of this, did you? Well, never mind. But there we go. This should still work, but it's bigger now, as you can see. It's 1 block wider. So, if we fill it up now, you see it in action. Oh. Okay, so if that happens, what that means is that this is too late. Actually, no, it's too early, so 3 tick, I guess. No, wait. 1 tick. Let's test that once more. And let's see if it works now. As you can see, that works. So now we're done completely with this tutorial. So, congratulations, you built yourself a 5x5. And yeah, I'm out. See you again later.